Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, I tell you, the 29th day, the 29th day of June. June, I tell you. We got one more left. How are you tonight? What are you grateful for this Wednesday night? That is what I want to know. Tell me what you are grateful for. Let me get my big screen going here. If Facebook and the computer. Hey, Carrie, Kitty, how are you? It is great to have you here. What are you all grateful for? Happy Hump Day. It is Hump Day, people, I tell you. It is a hump day. Hello, Adele and Dazzle. Dazzle and the pets of resale. It is treat time. Treat time, I tell you. What is happening in everybody's world today? What are you all grateful for? We are broadcasting tonight on both Facebook and YouTube. Any problems with Facebook, hop right on over to YouTube. Cassandra's got the YouTube link right there in the Facebook comments for you. She does. Not bad for a soon-to-be birthday girl. Tomorrow is her birthday, folks, so just heads up there. We'll be singing the happy birthdays tomorrow. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. I'm excited to be here with you on this last Wednesday in June. The last Wednesday of June. But you still have one more day to knock June out of the park. It's been a very interesting business week this week. It really has. The flow, the incoming has been kind of cuckoo. Yesterday we had like 95 baskets of clothes come in yesterday. It was like crazy. 95 baskets of winter clothing coming in. It was absolutely nuts. That much winter stuff coming in right now, and obviously then you have the happy consigner payouts with that. So we've had a lot of happy consigners getting their checks and getting their payouts this week. It is, which is common at this time of year as you head into 4th of July and vacationing times and going away and things that people cash out their banks. Yeah, Kitty's been slammed too. All right. Well, that is future sales. That's the way I look at it, That is future sales. It is ensuring the future health and future sales, and that is good. And we have construction out in front of one of our stores tomorrow, which will probably be a reason to be busy just because of that. They're laying a pipe across the parking lot, so they have to dig up the parking lot and drop a pipe, and that will that chaos will certainly bring busy. You know how that is. Make it a little harder for people to get in, and they will come and see you. They will be knocking on your door. They will be knocking on your door is what will happen. We all know how that goes. Well, let's get this party started here tonight with the Stay Positive book. The Stay Positive book is how we start this program every night. Yes, they do love to see what's going on. And at that building, Kitty, I mean, it is funny. They've dropped this pipe like 3 times already. They just keep on dropping it in the wrong place. And it is such a backwards install and everything. But they're committed that they're going to dig it, they're going to drop it, and they're going to repave the parking lot all in the same day. Oh, that's awesome, Rose. Happy anniversary. I am thrilled to hear that you had your best and busiest day this past Saturday. for your 15th anniversary celebration. That is amazing. That is amazing. I say it all the time, people. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Okay, despite the best efforts of the media, the best is yet to come, and I can't stress that enough. I can't stress that enough. Let's get started. In the Stay Positive book tonight, we're on page 92. People follow the leader first and the leader's vision second. It doesn't matter if the leader shares a powerful vision. If the leader is not someone who people will follow, the vision will never be realized. As a leader, who you are makes a difference. The most important message you can share is yourself. Rules without relationship leads to rebellion. Andy Stanley said this, and it's one of my favorite quotes. As a leader, you can have all the rules you want, but if you don't invest in your people and develop a relationship with them, they will rebel. This applies amazingly to children as well. It's all about relationships. It is all about relationships. Younger me never understood that. Younger me never understood the whole relationship thing. I talk about that a lot. And my father used to say, my father's saying about young me was, "You'll never be director of personnel," is what he used to say to me. And his reasoning for that, and he had lots of good reasons. I gave him no lack of reasons on that. But that was his way of saying that I was not good with people at that point in my life. And I have made it a mission to prove him wrong. So I am far different with people at this point, because I understand that everything you do in life is all about people, all about people, all about people. Can't stress that enough. Hey, who's got their thinking cap on? Are you ready for Sunday night trivia on Wednesday? This week's trivia on Wednesday. We never got to it Sunday because you guys had all sorts of other questions, and we went way off topic on Sunday. Or let me rephrase that. I'm here to serve, so we went on your topic on Sunday. But I have tonight's trivia. If you've got your thinking cap on, I have trivia tonight. And following the normal rules of our trivia, three of these stories are real. One of them is not. Only one of these stories is made up. Only one of them. Can you spot the fake story? Are you ready? After 85 years, Kraft is simplifying the name of its macaroni and cheese to Kraft Mac and Cheese. A New Hampshire distillery is making whiskey infused with invasive crabs. Hellmann's partnered with Kiss for a set of press-on nails promoting its new spicy mayo dressing. In other condiment news, French's debuted a ketchup popsicle dubbed the Frenchicle. Which is the fake story? Is it Kraft is simplifying the name of its macaroni and cheese to Kraft Mac and Cheese? Did a New Hampshire distillery make wine infused with invasive crabs? Is Hellmann's partnering with Kiss for a set of press-on nails promoting its new spicy mayo dressing? Or did French's debut a ketchup popsicle dubbed the Frenchicle? You can't make that stuff up. Only one of those is made up. Just keep it. Just keep it. Stores are continuing to paying you not to bring back your unwanted items. This is a real opportunity for resale. So I'm talking about this because this is a huge opportunity for resale. Between a record fuel prices and unending supply chain problems, retailers are having you, instead of return your unwanted items, just keep them. Just keep them. Okay. Target, Walmart, American Eagle, and others have reported their huge inventory problems, and they're trying to offload inventory at such a high level right now because they're really getting ready because they're about to get all their holiday inventory. So they're trying to get rid of all of their furniture and things. That's been in the news. All the extra TVs they have, all the big stuff. But it's even they don't want to deal with the returns at all. The entire reverse logistics thing. If you are not a return problem, it is they are leaning on not having you not return it. I actually had two things in the past week that they did not want back, but instantly credited my credit card. They instantly credited my credit card, but told me to keep it and dispose of it. And that is a huge opportunity for resale because ultimately you still don't want it. You still don't want whatever it is, okay? They have the algorithms to catch the people that are committing fraud with it and just doing it to see if they're allowed to keep it. But the overwhelmingly, like one of them I ended out with 2 chargers for my new watch. I was given a watch for Father's Day and a new watch, and it has a charger, and it came with a charger, and they bought me an extra charger, and I didn't need the extra charger, so I'm like, let's return the extra charger, and they said keep it, so that we consigned that, so I consigned that charger, so that we could and we'll throw it up and we'll sell it. Okay, we will sell it. So that is a tremendous opportunity for you to connect with your customers. Okay, so don't lose sight of that because that really is an opportunity in this reverse logistics because even the reverse logistics companies that normally handle the returns for these companies are so overwhelmed and have so much stuff right now that they don't want to buy it. They aren't buying the stuff from the big guys. So this is a real opportunity. Okay. Oh, you guys think the ketchup popsicle is the real story? You guys think the ketchup popsicle is the real story? I'm with Adele. It's so gross. It is probably true. That is a true story. The ketchup popsicle is a true story. So that leaves either Kraft mac and cheese. Kraft is simplifying the name of macaroni and cheese to Kraft mac and cheese. A New Hampshire distillery is making whiskey infused with invasive crabs, or Hellmann's has partnered with Kiss for a set of press-on nails promoting its spicy mayo dressing. So that one of those is actually the fake story. How fast are you? Yeah, I'm with you, Kitty. I'm not going to order that. I'm not ordering that. Not in a million years. Can you do the alphabet in less than 2 minutes and 8 seconds? Okay, and not just the alphabet in 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Can you alphabetize a bowl of soup? There is actually a Guinness World Record for that. Okay, and Oregon's Jacob Chandler nabbed the unusual mark by alphabetizing a bowl of alphabet soup in 2 minutes and 8.6 seconds. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Rose went with number 2, the distillery. No, that is true. And New Hampshire distillery is making whiskey infused with invasive crabs. I'm not sure, well, I like a nice whiskey. I'm not sure that I want invasive crab whiskey. The Hellmann's partnered with Kiss for a set of press-on nails promoting its new spicy mayo dressing. That is the fake story. Kitty, you got it. That is the fake story. The Hellmann's latest collaboration wasn't press-on nails, but a tie-dyed tracksuit with New York-based clothing brand Brown Eyed Girl. So a tracksuit. is Hellman's new collab. Um, we've talked about that. Our friend Simon's quote of the day, our quote from Simon today: the value of emotions comes from sharing them, not simply having them. The value of emotions comes from sharing them, not simply having them. Our friends at eBay are opening a sneaker pop-up in LA. eBay is opening a pop-up store dedicated to sneakers in Los Angeles, and they're calling it the Wear 'em Out store. And the Wear 'em Out store. It offers lower pricing for customers who wear their purchases out of the store. Okay. Their inventory was previewed at SneakerCon in Anaheim, California, and has collaborated with rapper Offset to help curate the offering. The eBay says they sell 14 pairs of fancy sneakers, 14 pairs of sneakers that sell for more than $100 a pair every minute. 14 pairs of sneakers every minute. But they're so sneakers become so collectible. They are trying this Wear It Out, where they actually lower the price. You pay more if you take them out in a box. And it's designed to get sneakerheads to live in the moment and show off their favorite styles. I don't know how successful that's going to be, because a lot of those sneakerheads, I don't know. I don't get the fancy sneakers. I just like a comfortable pair of sneakers. So I don't get the fancy sneakers. You've all heard of the drive to eliminate plastic bags, and you've all heard the reusable bags, and in a lot of areas of the country they have banned bags, both paper and plastic. But now Target and CVS are trying something new. Okay, not a plastic bag, not a paper bag, but bag rental. Okay, where you rent a reusable bag. Okay, and they're piloting this in New Jersey, which has a statewide effect of not being able to use plastic or paper bags. They are actually, depending on the state, they're working with a number of companies: Target, CVS, Walmart, Kroger, Dollar General, and Albertsons, and H-E-B. So they're testing this in various markets. I don't know, it's the same as cans and everything else. They're charging you for a bag, but I guess the fact that they don't charge you the next time, I don't know how well that's really going to work. But it is something that's going on. So I want to share a little bit of media stuff going on out there, because there's a lot of negative media right now. Well, let me step back from that for a second. I'll even step back for a second. The media loves negative. Negative sells headlines, okay? Negative news sells, okay? And saying it sells newspapers is getting a little old, but it sells, okay? Negative news sells. And one of the pledges that I have made, okay, and I hope you join me in, is I refuse to participate in a recession. Okay, and I am in a recession, for so many retailers that I have worked with over the years, so many business owners, it can be a self-fulfilling prophecy. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy many times a recession. I was working with one retailer a couple weeks ago who told me, traditional retailer boutique, and they talked about how many orders they were canceling and not bringing in the rest of the year because they don't want to have stuff with a recession looming. And it's like you are ensuring your sales will not be there. Okay, which is why I can always talk about inventory levels. It's all about the inventory, people. It is all about the inventory, people. But I wanted to share two different sides, two different Wall Street stories that tell two very different things. And you know, even just from the headline, Elon Musk reportedly orders a 10% staff cut at Tesla because he says he has a super bad feeling about the economy. So he cuts his staff 10%. He also raised the price on Tesla $6,000 today, but this was before it. So we're cutting staff 10%. Boom. It's arbitrary. It has no basis on anything. It has no basis on where that staff is needed. You may need more staff in manufacturing, and you may need less staff in customer service, for example, or in parts. And you can't sell what you don't have. Exactly. So that's one side of it. So from a, you know, and you can't slash your way to profitability. Okay. I mean, you can't slash your way out of a recession. It just doesn't make sense. Okay. And, but on a flip note, okay, JP Morgan Chase reports that, customers are planning vacations like crazy, and especially as I've talked with people in Florida, Rose. Last summer, all the stores that I work with in Florida, last summer, they were all crazy busy, way busier than they usually are during the Florida off season, during the summer in Florida when it's the Florida off season. They were way busier, and so they're less busy than last summer. But the customers that are coming in, okay, are going away. It's because you've had this major population influx into Florida, okay, but the people are still living there, but they're just going away this summer, and a lot of people are doing that, and that's a wonderful thing. That is a wonderful thing. It is ultimately good for the economy. But here's the flip side of it. I love hearing that you're busier. I love hearing that you're busier. I can't wait to get down to the safari. Okay. But, JP Morgan Chase has noticed an uptick, okay, in corporate executives. So people like Elon Musk, okay? So Elon Musk telling you bad things about the economy. So people on the inside telling you bad things and telling you bad stories, okay? But there's an uptick in people on the inside buying their own firm shares. And this was confirmed by another company, not just Chase. Shows that insider buying at S&P 500 companies reaching the highest level since early 2020. And this is across all sectors, and they're actively buying the dip, is an encouraging sign. Okay, is a very encouraging sign. So I share those two stories. I tell you not to be. Cassandra's birthday's tomorrow, Ann. Tomorrow, Ann. I tell you these stories. Hey, it's all good, Ann. We love to have you here. We love to have you here. I tell you these stories because I want you to be aware of what's happening in the media, but I don't want your mind to be owned by it. I do not want your mind to be owned by the negativity in the media. Okay. And I want you to choose, okay? Resale has always been a recession, and that's the majority of people that listen to me on a weekly basis. We are a recession-resistant business if you're doing the things to be recession-resistant. If you are keeping the inventory flowing, it's all about the inventory, people, and being there for your customers. So, It is a great opportunity. It is a great opportunity. You know, just a few years ago, I like this story because this is, again, you know, it's not quite venture capital money, but it's the same thing. What do you do? You know, how do you lose $350 million? You know, I mean, did anybody check the couch cushions? I mean, you know, when you buy something for $350 million, you want a return. But Nordstrom this week decided to actually shut down Trunk Club. They bought the apparel subscription service in 2014 for $350 million, tweaking it, trying to do it, but they are shutting it down because they could not make Trunk Club profitable. Okay, so flush $350 million down the tubes. But there's some lessons there from that. That is a very, very bumpy road. $350 million flushed down the toilet. Flushed. Boom. I mean, I could have helped them with that. I could have told them better to do with $350 million. It's interesting how companies, though, are banding together, and this is very good for our industry. The RealReal, Rent the Runway, thredUP, Fashionphile, among 11 founding members of the American Circular Textiles Policy Group. They are aiming to develop and shape policies to support textile recycling and recovery in the United States. So it will be interesting to see what the American Circular Textiles Policy Group comes out with over time. But there is a huge push on sustainability in all aspects of, especially clothing manufacture right now. So that is very, very interesting. It'll be interesting to continue to watch and see how that moves forward with things to develop better, more sustainable policies. And it's really good. And, you know, ultimately, I think they're working towards legislation and trying to work and lobby Congress on that. But Congress is a slow-moving machine. And a lot of companies are employing these companies to help them with their sustainability efforts. So it's good PR for them, but it will be interesting to see where that's going. You know, one other nod to Amazon, you know, we've talked about Prime Day a little bit the other day. We talked about it a whole bunch this week. I've talked a bunch with other stores this week. Amazon Prime Day is coming. You got to get ready. They're going to have another Prime Day again later in the year, but this July timeframe, customers are saying 56% say they shop to save money on Prime Day, while others, and this is the real key point, are getting a head start on holiday shopping. 32% are getting a head start on holiday shopping. Not me. Long way off the holidays. And 23% are getting a head start on back-to-school shopping. 43% of consumers plan to shop for clothing and apparel during summer holiday sales. Okay, the sales that are going on in early July, the first half of July. So that, again, is a great time for you to get your summer resale days going. I've talked a lot about that. Okay, a lot about that. So get your mind going, work on that, and get that plan together this weekend so that you are ready to take advantage of it in July. You know what else you can take advantage of? This video and everything I talk about. This video and everything I talk about goes over to narcs.org/resalestrong by noon the next day. Noon, I tell you. All the files, all the links, including a direct link to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yes, ring the bell. Ring it so you know when another one drops. You can also share it with all your friends in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, so we can help everybody continue to grow their business and be recession resistant. I'm here every Sunday and Wednesday at more 8 than ish. But if you have a question in between, just email me, Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com, Neil at ECIstores.com. What do we got here? We start this program every day with the Stay Positive book. Today we're on page 92. People follow the leader first and the leader's vision second. It doesn't matter if the leader shares a powerful vision if the leader is not someone who people will follow. The vision will never be realized. As a leader, who you are makes a difference. The most important message you can share is yourself. Rules without relationship lead to rebellion. Andy Stanley said this, and it's one of my favorite quotes. As a leader, you can have all the rules you want, but if you don't invest in your people and develop a relationship with them, they will rebel. This applies amazingly to children as well. It's all about relationships. Instead of being disappointed about where you are, be optimistic about where you're going. Boom. Instead of being disappointed about where you are, be optimistic about where you're going, people. Stay positive. You got one more day, people. One more day of June. Don't knock it out of the park. Make it a Cassandra birthday celebration. That's what I'm telling you. I do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, a Cassandra birthday party. That's what we're doing tomorrow. But until then, until Sunday at more 8 than ish, know that you, but most importantly you, yes, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you on Sunday.